But I used to, like have people in like a list.
Our next segment is role playing. So, Anne, would you please ask Katie out?
Wait, you mean I can't bring up predestination on the first date?
What's up, girl? Oh, your
shoot.
shoes untied.
Oh,
Oh, I haven't done
no,
it.
David.
No.
Oh, imagine
Everybody was hiding.
Yes, I know. Yeah, Grace is right. Grace is right.
Is it attractive?
Always keep them on their toes.
I know.
Intro. This is the intro. We are doing a portable couch episode with some special guests. I didn't know we were gonna have this many guests, but we're doing the episode we were talking about, guys. From that one episode, I forgot which one it was. Maybe 6, 7. I forgot. But we were asking girls questions that we're curious about. We need to know what's in their brains, and so here we got six wonderful volunteers, and we're gonna give them the time to talk, hopefully in a second, to introduce themselves, and then we're gonna ask them some questions and get ready to do it.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Yeah.
So introduce first, right?
Yeah, of course we're gonna introduce first. So we'll start from the top left.
Hello, I'm Anne. Oh, am I at the top left?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Hi, Anne.
I'm Anne. I'm 23. I go to the same church as David and Ethan.
Are you dating?
Can you give us some what experience do you have with dating, if any?
Okay. I'm currently in a relationship, a 5-year relationship.
Like long
with
haul.
Jesus or like real person?
With Jaden. Yes.
Ooh, this
He
Jaden
also
guy.
goes to the same church as me.
Oh, I want to meet him. Okay,
So
cool.
this Jaden guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, you should get him on the podcast.
All right. Do we even dare introduce ourselves, or just keep going?
Nah, we don't care about us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Next.
So I'm Leah. Go to the same church as Anne. I'm 18. I have never dated in my life, but I am very delusional. So there's that.
Let's go. Okay.
I'm Grace. Are we really doing the age thing?
You don't have to say.
I didn't say. I mean,
Do whatever
stage
you want
alive.
to.
I like
Yeah.
stage alive.
Probably the elders
Angel.
here then. My dating experience. I'm currently in a relationship going on 2 years, but I have a lot of prior experience, if you want to say that. And Andrew's my cousin. So that's why I know about the podcast.
Ooh. All right.
Hi guys, I'm Hao. I'm going to Austin Church. I'm 25 years old and I feel old.
Andrew.
Not
Yeah,
at
you're in
all.
good company. You're in good company.
Okay, I'll take it back. And I've never been in a official relationship.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie. I go to church
Whoa.
in downtown Fort Worth.
Is she echoing?
I think
Yeah.
that there's an echo with
Mapu, I think.
Mapu.
Yeah, she got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm Katie. I'm 22. I go to church in downtown Fort Worth, and I've dated 3 guys in my past, and I'm currently single. So, and it's gonna stay that
Okay.
way this year.
Okay, she has no plans.
You're gonna watch all the people like stop watching. You're like, all right.
Okay. Can you hear me okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi guys, my name's Mapu, and I Love it here. The energy is so good. But I am married for about a year and something like that. Yeah, I dated 2 years before my marriage, so it was interesting. But praise the Lord for just how He bring the blessing through my marriage, and love to be here. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
The
So-
only one with valid experience or
Completed.
Valid.
She's completed. No,
What?
it's full
valid's the right
circle.
word.
Oh, so none of our dating
Val's not the right. No, Val's
I
not the
guess
right one.
not.
No, she's
That's a-
completed the journey. She's completed the journey. The others are still in. They're
She's
still in
still
their
on a
journey.
journey.
She's reached that goal.
I mean, she's got a different journey now.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
got
Yes.
someone
on a
in with
different
her.
So
page.
hard to
in her
save
journey.
himself.
Second phase.
You know what? I should stop. But whatever. But okay, these girls. We're grateful for them coming on, especially last minute. Some of them, but like 2 things they have in common. You'll see is that they're Asian, and that they're Christian. So
they're girls.
this is kind of a science experiment for us, and we need to try to limit the factors. But we tried to get as many diverse people from different experiences, different backgrounds. So I don't know. You want to start?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. Okay. So I think the setting we're going for is like a kind of like a Q&A. And so how do you guys want to do it? Do you want to do like someone raises their hand like in class and like I'll answer or something like that. And then if you have an objection, I object. Okay, so
Then we have to call on them.
okay, that's fine.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. Just speak. Just speak.
Speak. Okay, just speak.
Speak amongst
Okay,
speak
that.
amongst yourselves.
Let's do that. Let's do this Zoom call. All right. So first topic is on the topic of flirting in this stage, like the talking stage. Okay. So this first question is, how do you know a guy likes you? Is your radar good? What signs and
Honestly, I feel like any guy that makes any intentional effort to get to know me, like I don't think there's such a thing as like guys and girls can just be friends. Unpopular opinion. I think if any guy like makes any intentional effort to get to know me, that he's interested.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
No, literally, like last year, I had a class at like a CTE center. So there was a guy who was like after I finished use the restroom, I went downstairs to go on the bus, and he was like waiting for me down there. So I think you could pretty obviously tell by then. But yeah, it's like stuff like that. That's
Wait,
Okay,
does
I'm
everyone
kinda
agree?
on the opposite a little bit. So I really like maybe sometimes some people just kind of too friendly. I mean, it's good to know the limit though, but some people doesn't. So for them, it's just being like bubbly and too friendly in a way. I don't know about the guys though. Like guys, I don't think they're that funny. I mean, sorry, that flirty or bubbly compared to girls. But girls
True.
can like easily lead people on, because they just can be too friendly. Yeah.
Well, I also think of it like because girls being friends with girls have an emotional connection, and that's like normal friendship. But like guys don't typically tend to have like emotional connection with their guy friends, and so whenever a girl is like being friendly to a guy, it's like there's an emotional connection there. The guy's like, oh, she's totally into me. Or from the girl's perspective, she's just like this is just like one of my girlfriends, I don't know.
Katie is speaking my mind. We're on the same page.
I think it depends because sometimes, like, I agree with what you said, Katie, if he's trying to get to know you, but like more on a one-on-one level versus like in a group setting or something. Then I feel like it's just like friendly. But if he tries to intentionally like hang out with you alone, then there's definitely something he's trying to pull some strings there.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so do you think it's like he has to go beyond just like talking? Like you want to hang out or something alone? Or is it like if he's just talking to you? like trying to get to know you in that way.
Yeah, I would like guys open door for me.
So wait,
Open
is
the
that
door
just
for
in
you?
general?
Does that
Wait,
relate
is
to
that-
the
No,
question?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like back in the day when I'm still dating or single. Yeah. Yeah.
Like anything that like they
Chester.
show to like that's out of their comfort zone or out of their way, that makes you see like their effort and that they have an interest in like trying to talk to you or trying to get to know you,
Mhm.
which is what I tell you all the time, Drew.
I'll-
Get called out. Get called out.
Got him.
Call him out. Call
Get
him out.
ice. Get
Why did we get
ice.
Grace on again?
You wanted
You
me.
invited. Okay.
David.
I like Grace's talk. I like Grace's takes.
Grace is our coach.
Okay. So, all right. How about on the other side? So, how do you let a guy know that you like him? Is it the same thing?
So
Like,
also,
make that intention?
I just want-
or... Oh, go ahead.
sorry. Also, like I just realized guys are kind of, at least maybe it's the ones I hang around, but they're so obvious. Like when they like you, you can just immediately tell. I don't know if it's like the people I'm around, because like, okay, I'm sorry, David, but like I can immediately tell when he's trying to. Okay, not just David. There's other guys too, but I'm just thinking of David. Like
Fair,
I can tell by the
Yeah, fair.
energy.
Oh
Well, I
man.
think it's just like women in general have like a very good perception emotionally, so we can like tell when something's off or like there's a vibe or something.
Yeah.
More so in
I'm
general.
sorry. What do you guys
Yeah.
mean by like? Is it like or
Yes.
like just
Like
like
interest?
Like interested.
Interest,
Like,
yeah.
Like I want to go on a date with that person. At least.
I
Like
see.
he's
Okay,
obviously
okay.
like trying to move something or like move it towards something, you know.
Okay. Back to Andrew's question.
Yeah, how do you let a guy know you like him or you're
I look at
interested in
him.
something?
I just look at him.
You just like
No, seriously, you make eye contact with them.
You make a lot of
seriously-
eye contact.
Wait,
I
really?
don't think the guys know that.
Wait, really?
They kind of know.
If a girl notices a guy, she looks a lot to
I
see
will-
if he notices her back.
There will be a little
Mhm.
glimmer in my eye. I'll look for a little longer than 2 seconds.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. It's 2.5
It'll be a nice
seconds.
face and not like glaring at you.
But like what if the guy like doesn't make eye contact, you know?
Why
Oh,
would they
I'll
keep
let-
When
looking
you're
at
You'll
like,
know.
oh, he's not interested.
you'll
Like-
You'll
you?
know.
I'm like looking like right here at people, you know what I mean? Like that trick that you look right above there. Okay.
I look
If
between the
you're
nose.
on stage,
What? You guys look at a certain part of a girl's face like that? To like
No, just everyone.
Sometimes
I can't make eye contact.
eye
so I look
contact is
between their
hard.
nose.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay, that's a
dead.
boy secret.
You guys
Okay.
know-
Yeah, maybe it's
We're
a
all
guy
scared.
thing or like a
all
awkward
scared,
person
Steve.
thing. I don't know.
It's
Well,
an
now you
awkward
know
person thing.
because you asked that question.
Yeah. So if you're all like talking to me and I'm like staring at your forehead, it's not because you got like something going on. I'm just
So you guys would never like go up and talk. You just stare at them.
Yeah, let's actually help the guys out. Let me think. Let me think.
Wait,
Okay.
Like, what if
I
you
guess-
liked someone? What would you do?
wait.
For me, like when Jada and I were first starting, when we weren't dating yet, I think like I tried to extend the conversation. You know, like sometimes if we're not interested, honestly, like texting is boring. Like you'll just end it. But for me, I tried to like extend the conversation, get to know them more, probably ask them questions about themselves because you're interested in getting to know them more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
girls will linger in person, online.
Their
They'll
eyes.
linger.
Yeah.
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 Wow. All right. Write that down. Taking notes.
Girl looked at me today. I'm feeling special.
Like,
Oh man.
For how long?
uh,
And how many times?
5 seconds.
You gotta look and you gotta look away and then come back and confirm or not.
It's like an experiment.
Wait, was I dreaming? Oh my gosh, she's still looking.
Oh.
But I heard takes where like girls actually don't even look at them. They're like that shy, like, oh, because I like the person now, like I don't even dare like want to even look at him.
No, yeah, I do that.
Man, that's a
You
good
know, when
point.
you
Oh.
follow crushes, you just walk past them. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
Yeah.
Get Julia.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Then
So
look
is
from a
that really a
distance.
good? Is that really a good signal, or is that
No,
dependent
it's
on the
not.
girl?
Well, okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's a difference
like
between
one
a
or the
hallway
other.
crush and like a crush. Okay. So hallway crush, you appreciate their attractiveness, but then a crush, you actually try to make the effort. You know.
So the sign is they look at you, but also the sign is they don't look at you.
Dude, you're like cross up.
Yeah, it's both extremes.
She got one eye on you and one eye somewhere else.
Right.
I guess it depends on like the type of girl and also how the girl is feeling that day. Because there are some days where like you'll be like girls will like if you know that you're crushed well enough, you're probably more comfortable. But if you're like on that, you haven't talked to them yet, you're still like getting to know them. It's harder to engage with them.
Well,
So
I
it
guess
depends.
it's hard for like guys to discern whether a girl really likes them or not, or like whether they're just being really friendly. Because I agree with what you said, and like I mean, I would keep the conversation going, and I would be like, I would leave the door open for like them to initiate more. But also, I do that like as a hospitable like person, anyways. You know, like that's what I try to create an environment that's hospitable and regardless, and so that can make it difficult. I feel like I don't know what exactly like I do that shows that would let a guy know that I'm interested.
I
You
think
know,
if
it's
the door is
funny.
open, you have a chance. But if the door gets shut in your face, you know for sure she's not interested.
Yeah. Like if you
Mhm,
keep like
mhm.
pushing to like get to know her and she like slowly like stops
Yeah.
answering or gives you like short
Uh-huh.
worded answers, I think that's probably your sign.
So it's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
Some
well.
people don't
like a
get it.
question of whether she's interested. It's a question of whether she's not interested.
That's when
think
you'll
so.
know for sure. But then, like, if you get to know
Yeah.
somebody more, they will go out of their way to, like, at least from my experience, like, I'll take the time to, like, get to know them more or spend more time on, like, things they're interested in or do things that they like, and, like, broaden my horizon in that way. But it doesn't necessarily mean, like, oh, I'll make them come do stuff with me only. But that's, like, with time. But up front, it's still kind of a game.
Do
Regardless.
guys like it? Do guys want girls to come up and approach them and ask them out and be the ones to take initiative because the guys are always like the expected ones to do it?
These three will say yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Grace is right. Grace is
Here.
right.
Is it attractive?
No, but not that. At least like come up and talk if you're interested. Like if you're just looking, then I'm like, that's not. I don't know. I'm not getting that. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be because I'm
But
not
what if
looking
the
all
girl
around
also
me.
thinks that
Thinks of what?
the same way you do? Then what happens?
You just
What,
never
what
talk
do I think?
Yeah.
Wait, what
like,
do I
she'll
think?
come
Gonna
up to
miss
me
each
first,
other.
or he'll come up to me.
Yeah, like she'll come up to you first if she's interested. But what if she's like, he'll come up to me first if he's interested?
Nah, guys, just go for it. Just go for it.
But what happens if the guy's not
Exactly.
interested in her, but she's interested in him? So
That's where the like prolonging of conversation happens, if it happens, right? Like first is like the eye contact thing, like, hey, do you even notice me? And then if you don't notice each other and you actually like meet and talk, then she'll linger.
That's a good way to
Yep.
put it. Linger.
I don't
Leave the
like
door
that word.
open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. But I mean, of course the dudes like it when like girls kind of approach.
No.
Yeah, I
What?
saw
You
a lot
like
of
No.
Why?
maybe just a
No, it
voice crack?
says
All right, hear
solve
him
a lot
out.
of
Hear him out.
problems. Yeah, let me cook.
I'd
But
like to hear
like
this.
I get like when it comes to like Christian dating or whatever, or I don't even know, but like it falls to the guy a lot of times to like initiate and take that initiative, and I know girls also like that. So like if a dude like initiates or whatever, like starts talking to you, if you're interested, then yeah, I guess whatever you guys are saying, like linger, like prolong the conversation, ask more questions and whatever. And then to me, that's how I at least personally, I know, like if someone like continues conversation, then I'm like, okay, that's cool because I'm like the worst at small talk. So if someone can do it and I can't, or it's like, prolonging it, then that's how I know. So I think like everything you guys are saying is good stuff. It's just hard to initiate the conversation in the first place. That makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
For you or what?
Always back me
Yes.
up.
I would like to agree with Andrew. It's hard initiating
It's
conversation.
hard initiating. Yeah.
But
I think that's
I feel like
everybody.
if I was interested in someone, I would go up to them.
You know what's a good initiation question? Do you believe in free will or predestination? I'm just kidding.
Really,
You want
really
to talk
ask
about
them.
small talk?
She's
You gotta make sure first,
That's a good one. That's
The
a
first
good
one is like, "You Christian?" If they say no, like, "Oh, sorry, never mind. I'll see you later."
No. Then you like,
Would you like to know?
he died. Yeah.
There's this
Guy
really
tonight?
cool guy I know. There's this cool book I own.
See, either way, you get a girl or someone goes to heaven. It's good.
It's a dub either way, right? Right. Okay, we got that question.
Wait, David.
Honestly,
so you would be unattractive to you?
It's because it's like too hard pressed. Like it's too obvious now to me.
What?
What?
so you want hard to get?
Excuse
No,
me?
because
Like the game.
here's my take. Here's my take. I actually think it's easier to initiate,
Oh.
but it's harder to make it linger because she doesn't add on. Then that's the hard part. Like I can go first face front and just like talk right there and then. But like if there's no added on stuff, then okay, I know it's not like just the door shut. Just move on. All right. But to like, I don't know, maybe because I don't know. I don't know.
Get it.
It's initiating
Because it depends on the other person as well, not just you.
Yeah. So that's where I think it's harder that it would linger, but that depends on the person. Initiating, like, hey, small talk because you're first on the person, but then after a while, like if they add on, it gets deeper and deeper, and then whatnot, whatever. So
Hey, David, here's the fix. All right, you do the small talk, and then I'll do the big talk.
And I'll finish them off. Let's go, baby. Let's go through all three of them.
One girl?
They're teaming now?
For one
We got
girl.
like a wombo combo going.
gospel training is like you
who's she
always
gonna
have a
pick?
pair.
Yeah,
Gospel
Jesus
training is like you have a
out
group.
in pairs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Oh man,
that's just my take.
That's on the internet forever. But yeah.
Wait, but what if the girl is like somebody you're into, David, and then she approaches you first? Then
That's
it's still a
wild.
turn off to you?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Look
He'll
at
be
you.
like,
For
I'll
someone
marry
No,
like
her.
it's not.
Think about it.
I've been waiting for this
Someone like
moment.
David.
He's
I saw it
pretending to
happen.
think about it.
I'm kidding.
David,
Mhm.
just say
God,
you would love that.
Oh, sure. I guess. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Man, if anyone came up to me and talked, I'd be ecstatic.
Okay, I just want to have a quick question. How much do you guys like small talk? Small talk.
I hate awkward silence, so I appreciate small talk. And I'll add on if I need.
I'm an extrovert, so I love talking. So if somebody talks back to me or like even listens to me, I love it. It could be about like the most
Depends.
boring thing, but like yeah.
Yeah, I used to hate
For
small
me.
talk, but now I'm like, now that I work and stuff, I feel like it's easier to do it. Sorry, Mapu, what were you saying?
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I
Continue
mean,
the
So
small talk.
Aaliyah,
Continue
you
the
have
small
to
talk.
like make the conversation now. You hit awkward
Continue the
silence.
small
The
talk.
awkward silence game.
see, that's my problem. Like, I can't.
Yeah, guys, you see how that
Well, this is
reacts?
like an internet
But you didn't
laggy
stop
thing
it.
too. So
But I
I
think
do.
like if you are an introvert, it's harder for you to continue small talk consistently, right?
Yes, very hard.
But if
Yeah.
you're interested enough, especially in the beginning, you'll be open to making that effort, right? Like Drew, you and I have talked about this before.
He's struggling.
You can't just
He's
like talk just to talk and like test it out, sure, but like you'll know if you're interested or not. And small talk will be easier if you're interested.
I think I was an introvert and then like I changed over the time. It just depends on where my energy at, like, and the people that I'm with, if I want to talk or not. But I can be like, sit down and be quiet by myself, or like talk a lot. So it depends.
All right. I don't know. We have to take small talk classes or something. All right, David, what we got next?
We got next. Okay. So next question is, how much does personality or physical appearance matter? What side of the spectrum? Like, for example, like, I guess, yeah. So like, how comparing both, which one matters more? How different are they? Are they the same? You know, things like that.
All right. I already know the answer to this one, okay? So basically, okay, no. Looks, you have to, okay, I feel like looks are important, right? So you gotta, looks is like the hook, right? And then you find more about their personality. That's this final decision. That's your deciding factor, right? Thank you.
I agree.
Incredible.
Yeah, I think you have to be like, honestly, for me, my definition of attractive is different than the average person, I would say. But like, if like the girl is attracted to the guy, I mean, that needs to be there, or else like you need to have that in a relationship. And then personality, of course. Well, to me, it's more important, like personality, because I feel like it can outweigh. Like, if you're hilarious and you're like a 5, I feel like it bumps you up really high. Or like,
It does.
you know, if you're hardworking, passionate, like loves the Lord, that can carry you in so many ways. Like, not even joking, seriously, like that is
Thank
so
you.
important.
I've seen it happen.
Oh, she just called her out.
Why?
That's so good.
What?
But you-
That was a drive-by. Wow.
Wow.
All right.
That's
Keep
so
going.
That was good.
Keep going.
Hold yourself.
Yeah, I agree with and like genuinely, I mean, I really do feel like I can overlook like looks if he's like a 2 or something, like, but if I feel like he's a safe like place for me emotionally and like mentally, then that like supersedes his looks. But like, you know, there's this saying where like, oh, like the 5 things are that are important in a guy, like whatever, like, okay, like does he love the Lord, like blah, 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 all the things. If you were to cut a finger off, which finger would it be? And it would be looks, right? Like your pinky finger or something. That's the most like useless finger. Plus, gravity wins. Like at the end of the day, when you're 80 and you're saggy or whatever, like it's just not going to be cute no more. And so it doesn't matter. I wrestle with that. Like my last relationship, he was just not very attractive to me, but like was emotionally and mentally like a safe place for me. But I never ended up like reciprocating feelings for him. That was a whole story in itself. But I don't know if it had anything to do with looks, and so that's why I'm like, oh, I hang on. I'm like, it is important to see that he's cute, right? Like, like that's the first thing you notice, right? I don't
Okay,
know.
wait. Were you attracted to him at all?
I was
Or was it
attracted
just
to
his personality?
his godliness.
Oh, that's not it for you then.
Okay, so if someone was like a 3 in looks but a 10 in personality, another person was a 10 in looks but 5 in personality, the 3 would still win.
Yep.
Average.
What's a
10
5?
and 5.
Average-
3 in looks and
average.
10 in personality.
Average personality.
What does that mean?
What?
Like
I don't
lukewarm
know.
Christian?
They're just like,
Okay, wait.
all right.
I don't think you can say that though, because so like for me, someone can be objectively attractive, which is like everyone would rank them a certain score on the scale. But what's attractive personally to me matters more. So like I think you need both. You need to be attracted to that person physically. Like they don't need to be perfect, but you have to be attracted to them. And you have to also be attracted to their personality, which is more so like their character and not just their personality. So that's how I see it. So like if you give me a comparison of scale like that, I can't tell you which one because they still have to be attracted to me. So if they're like attractive to me, but their personality and their character sucks, it doesn't match for me. if I'm attracted to them and their personality matches, their character aligns with mine, then that would be a choice I would go for.
I'm a little
Okay,
bit
okay.
different. Cause you know, back then, like Juan was kind of a little bit overweight, and I wasn't attracted to him at the beginning at all. And my hint was like, I knew that he liked me when we started going out. When I'm like, I don't like you, so don't like me back. That was like literally my every time I hanging out with him, go running with him,
Wow.
and I say that to him
What
every
a warrior.
time. But yeah, I mean, I was just having no one else to hang out with. So he was the only one that like put out the effort to go drive to my house so that we can like go run together. So it's a lot of moving part in it. So I was like, the physically, I wasn't attracted to him at all at the beginning, right? And then when we get to hang out more and I go to his church and he go to mine, and I kind of see how, he following God and loving people. So I kind of get more attractive to his personality. And the physical part, you can change it. But you can't really change their heart to people, or it has to be God, right? So someone already have that. It's like a plus sign to me. So yeah, I make sure that he work out every day, 100 push-up every day, right, Hein? So
It's like
he looks
right
super
next,
cute now
right next.
to me. I don't need him to look cute for other people, but like over the time you love their personality and especially you find them cute. I think that matters. Yeah.
Attraction can grow, like physical attraction can grow for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
I
if
feel like
someone
for
never was attracted to him, I don't think they would be married.
Oh, you did not say that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I thought so too. I thought so myself too, but the Lord have different plan, and His plan is greater. So, and you were saying,
Oh yeah, I was saying I think for most girls, we all agree that personality is more. It's like weighs more than looks, but looks are still important. Like physical attraction is still important.
And I wonder how that plays
Yeah.
out with guys because I always see a cute girl like with a like an uglier guy, but I don't
Yep.
see a cute guy with an uglier girl.
Yeah,
Yep,
no, that's
yep,
so
yep.
true. That is so true.
no,
I think
there
for
would
me,
be
Yeah.
if he's rich.
That's like the exception.
Wait.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen that.
Right?
true.
Isn't
No,
that
you're right.
interesting?
I can't even defend this, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
No,
guys,
How they're wired.
guys
Yeah.
have to have like candy eye to like look at, right? I don't know. Like you guys have to have someone that looks pretty. I don't know.
I think it's because
I
we have
think
to
they're wired that
initiate.
way.
So like because we have to initiate, like I guess we get to kind of like choose, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you know,
fair.
So
That's fair.
like if you don't like look it, then like we're
That's
probably not gonna like
true.
try to interact with you as much.
So if I were to ask a guy that's like way out of my league, and that's attractive, right? Because like typically guys are the ones that then if I were like in the shoes of like a guy and like had the roles reversed, then I could aim higher, right? It's because I don't ask, right? Which I never would do. but, but like hypothetically, that's the reason, right? Like I could, you know what I mean?
If he's that hot though, isn't he like always sought after and then like
Right.
Yeah.
That's
How
so true.
confident is this dude
surprising
in getting someone
anymore?
good?
That's why you gotta settle for like an ugly medium guy.
Yeah, that way they know their worth and they can stay in their place.
Versus
Exactly. You know they won't cheat on you.
No.
That's
I'm
so
just
true.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Internet, please.
She's
Jaden's
not
watching.
kidding.
I'm just kidding.
She's not kidding.
Okay. Okay. We see how Katie sees the world.
Okay, so like I talked to Grace about this before, so I'm wondering about other girls. So like when Ethan gave the scenario, he's like, what if the guy is like looks like 5 but personality a 10? But do you guys see it more like attractiveness on a scale or as a like binary thing? Either they're attractive or they're not attractive.
Attractive or not attractive?
Oh.
See, I think it's I think the guys are operating on a scale and the girls are on a spectrum or a
Wait.
binary thingy.
I don't know. I'd say I'm on a scale.
Okay.
Nice. Cool.
Let's go.
For me, I would give them a little bit time for me to observe them more. Like, even if they might not have that great look, but I will give them a little bit time to show their personality. And especially if me as a Christian, I would more focus on their godliness. Yeah, and just be patient. Give them chance
Nice.
to
Okay.
show their
It's not a
beauty.
one and done thing for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if like the more attractive they are, the more time you give them. Is that
Yeah. I don't
If
do
you're not
this
a definite
anymore.
no,
If you're not a definite no, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. I was like, I don't do this anymore because I'm married. But I used to yeah, like have people in like a list of like who I'm most attracted to like the list person.
A tier list. A
like
tier
everybody.
No, like no. Like
Oh.
mentally. Like
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
like
okay, okay.
pretty much everybody. So for example, if I
No.
see David, I'm like not attractive. I mean he's younger than me.
You
He's younger than me.
evaluated
So
It's like
everybody.
brother. It's like a brother.
I mean, like all the
label.
guys, because
Yeah.
you have to like kind of think about like, you know, is there's a possibility or not? So
Yes, that's
wait, where's
true.
Chris? Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
you turned on
Yeah.
the camera.
You lost
David, where's David?
David.
He's just gone.
You called him unattractive, and he had to turn his
No. To
Yeah.
me. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like
So
I used
okay.
to
Wait,
do
you
that,
showed the
like
camera for the laser.
have my options.
What just
No,
happened?
I know what you mean. I know what you
No,
mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Anyone that's viable, you either put them into a friend, brother zone, or they're maybe, or they're
Yeah.
really hot.
Did you like
Yeah.
rank
Like,
them
that's
on
it.
a like
Like that.
They're out of my
scale?
league.
No,
It's
I
just
think it's more like
fall into one.
Categories.
Yeah.
Man,
like which category,
For
not
girls,
like
like,
an actual good number.
have you guys ever seen a guy that's not attractive, and you're like, oh, I would not, and then all of a sudden you see him as attractive? Has that happened?
oh, mermaid.
It's like an
theory.
anime moment.
Yeah, mermaid.
It's actually
Sure.
an anime moment.
And then you
there.
get back to
And then
Sure.
you're unattractive.
unattractive.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
ever happened to me.
No, no. I've gone from interested to none and then interested.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
And
Yeah.
like their
But I've never gone from
attractiveness.
like pure no interest at all
What
to
happened?
attracted. I haven't had that. What happened?
Mm.
Well, I'm dating him now.
Nice. Okay, good job. So what happened to the interested part?
So it was more of like the line of friend just got drawn, and so then like this, like, you know, the switch is like we're not crossing that line. So it like you don't think about anything beyond friendship. So yeah, and then somehow it got turned back on. So yeah,
Aww.
Okay, but was the attractiveness the same?
no,
So he became more attractive, or he got less attractive?
no, he became more attractive.
Oh,
So-
it can be less. Dating.
David's
So
like, there's
okay,
hope, but I feel like there's
initially-
no hope here.
Initially, it wasn't like he's gonna kill me for this. It wasn't
Hey,
like,
if
oh
you're
my gosh, you're
watching
hot. Like,
first, like, thank you for watching.
Subscribe. Make
Yeah,
sure you
Thanks
subscribe.
for watching.
Like,
Okay,
But
and
you know,
then
Grace is
listen to
fine. Grace is good. Yeah, she's nice.
guys. When I asked Grace, like, are you dating now after a long time, like catching up?
no, we're not doing this.
Can I say the first
We're
thing you
not
said?
making this public.
Okay,
we can edit it out.
Okay, we'll keep it there. We'll let that out.
So when we first met, there was like, it was open, basically. But then I said some things that he took very seriously, so he never challenged it, and then therefore we became friends.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, like was my best friend, but it was like that, and then like we went on to like date other people, and we were always like there for each other and friends, but then it was always like very clear cut for us, and then things happened. So
That's cool that y'all were friends before dating. I like
I think so too, because initially when we first met, I didn't believe in that. I was like, I don't think I could date anybody I know who is a friend because I have already friend zoned them.
Mm.
But it's like, I guess those are the people that I believe to like have no chance at all. Not like even a chance. So yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Um, I heard some people say that the Lord already ordained a husband for you. So, for example, if you date to marry, maybe like for a crazy situation, right? You didn't like him in the beginning or something, but then after a while, you guys get interested in each other and then date each other and maybe get married. So maybe he's the one, and then it's just like how the Lord changed your heart in order for you guys to like each other and get married. What do you guys think about the situation? Or is it our decision in choosing our husband, or God actually like just prepare someone for us already, and then He will change our heart at His right time for us to love each other and then like get married?
Yeah, second option. Bro, I've seen it happen with my mom. That's literally what happened with my mom. But
That's
Kinda
what
like
happened to me.
free
oh yeah, that's
will
right.
kind. I kind of actually I did want to ask this question like if if someone turns you down, is it okay if they try again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why are you laughing?
Is there follow-up question? Follow-up question. Follow-up.
David.
I don't know. We're not
I-
saying anything. We're not saying anything.
Hey,
We're not saying anything.
I was well, okay. Follow-up
depends,
question.
right?
We
Follow-
talked.
follow-
We talked.
follow-
She can say whatever you want.
Follow-up
I can speak from
question.
experience.
We gotta edit this out. We gotta edit.
Yeah, we're gonna
What's
edit
your
out.
follow-up question? Finish your follow-up question.
Okay, if he can, then like when? When is it the right time? Like, should like they keep pursuing like just consistently, or like they ask you like, okay, I'm gonna step back a little bit, but then like I don't know, a month later you go in like again, if you know they're single still.
I think you have to read the room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's no clear cut time.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a
And they
minimum?
like the cats.
Is there a
Yeah,
minimum?
but I mean like not the next day. Like,
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, every situation is different. It's really just like depends. Read the room, read how the person when you talk to them.
You would know that, right? Because I know you guys had a break. I mean, you don't have to talk about it, but like, how do you know like when a good time to like go back into the relationship?
Read the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
feel it's really just like feeling out the vibe. Yeah, it's like feeling out the vibe. I feel like
and
if
if she
you
still
talk
says
to
no, she'll tell
them,
you. So I
yeah,
don't think there's a time frame that will change if it's not going to change.
it just depends on each circumstance. It's like situational.
When a girl rejects you guys, or like if you guys have had that happen, would you guys ever ask why? Is it scary? I'm sure it's scary to ask why, but I'm like, I've heard where like guys would ask a girl out, she would say no, and then he would ask why, like from another like godly woman's perspective, and then like work on whatever she says. You know, like I don't know if you guys consider that, or like I don't know.
Like, do I want her?
Do you want to
explain?
know? Do you want to know why you got rejected? Or like, do you just move on with it and you're like, oh, okay, like, oh man, that sucks. Like, you know.
Yeah, I guess I would want to know. Would I
You
remember to
ask?
ask? Probably not. Well, I think if she said no, I would be too sad to ask. Like, oh, and then I'd
Yeah.
just be like,
You're
oh,
right.
and then I
You're
would forget to ask because I'm like distracted by the fact that
right.
they did.
You
You're
got
sad.
rejected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would like to know why. Maybe I'll like come back the next day. Hey, can I? Why though? And then
Can I get some feedback?
I need I got to be better for the next
Constructive
one.
criticism.
The next one.
That
I
might be
asked
a
Jaden-
Jaden this.
Difficult.
Oh.
Go
Jaden
ahead.
did that?
I asked Jaden and he said, no, you should absolutely never ask why. You should just accept it and move on.
Wait, really?
So I guess it depends on each guy. But if I was a guy, I would
Mm.
say I would want to know why.
Wow. Okay, no,
But you a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know why as a girl.
wow. I'm
But I
team
feel like-
jaded.
No, but I feel like it's kind of a pitfall to do that too, because then, the reason why somebody doesn't want to like get to know you or like be with you is very specific to that person most of the time. So sometimes it's like, oh, you need to work on your anger issues. Okay, that's really general, right? But then if it's like something that's very subjective to that person, you might be working towards that, but then the next person may not like that or something,
Yeah, okay, that makes sense actually.
I think that's fair. I mean, like, if I were to like tie that back to like my relationship with the Lord, and he were to say no or like or close a door for me for something, and I were to like not demand, well, I would be asking for a why, but like sometimes it's just not my time or place to like know the full story of that situation. And I mean, but in the context of like a guy asking a girl like why, like I don't really see the issue with that. Like, I mean, if the girl's comfortable to like answer that, like I'm pretty like confrontational. Like if a guy were to ask me that, I would like lovingly and be like, yeah, I mean, like here's some things that like I just look from like a woman's perspective, like and see, and I don't know,
Yeah. I do the same, or I did the same. Like, or I guess more so when I was like older in dating, if I wasn't interested or like wanted to end something that wasn't going anywhere or like I couldn't see it going well, I would tell them the reason why. Like they didn't have to ask me. I would let them know.
Yeah.
But it was
Honestly,
never, I guess, preferential.
if I was a guy, I would want to get rejected by Katie. Like I would, if I had to get rejected by somebody, I would want to get rejected by Katie because she's very, yeah. It's like
All
an
right.
instructive
I'll
feedback.
I'll never reject you, Anne.
Cool. That leads us to our next segment. Our next segment is role playing. So, Anne, would you please ask
Oh
Katie out?
goodness.
No,
How would
no,
you
don't
like?
make me do this.
How would
Don't
you
make me
like
do
a
this.
guy to ask? Okay, go. Here we go. Okay, you don't have to
Who?
do that. You don't have to. Do
Well,
you
yeah,
want to
Yeah,
do
that was a joke. That was a joke.
that? We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. That'd be funny
She
though.
was down to. She was down to.
How about you give
What,
us
you
your
want to?
take? Because you've never done it.
Me?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
Okay.
evaluate it.
Okay. So like the whole process, or just
Just if you
Yes, the
saw
whole
somebody
We're
you're
both
interested
good.
in, yeah.
Let's hear it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
From the
So,
beginning,
first,
like,
I
how do
would-
you let her know?
Okay,
That was the word.
I would like try to talk to her more. That's like the first thing I would do.
Yeah, how you say it?
What do you
How you
What do
talk?
you mean? Just
As
What's
a
up,
friend, you
girl?
mean?
like the first step. First
You
step.
role
like,
playing.
You know
wait,
What's
about.
oh,
What's up, girl? Oh,
Oh,
your
shoot.
shoes untied.
Oh,
Oh, I have
David,
to
no.
Oh
Don't do
no,
that.
David.
no,
Don't do
Yo,
that.
you
Mike.
up?
Wait, I haven't thought about this.
No.
no.
Where my hug at?
what, WYD, what you doing?
What you
Hey,
doing, girl?
dap me up,
David,
fam.
you gotta learn from your
Hey.
Dap me
lesson.
up. Dap me up. Oh man.
Brittany left.
Yenter. Yenter.
What's up, sandwich
Actually,
maker?
I actually haven't thought about how I would ask.
Just kidding. Go on.
Go crazy.
Hmm?
Go
I
crazy.
haven't thought about how I would ask because I haven't gotten to that stage yet. Like,
Yeah,
So we're,
this is
you're
your
still in the
time to
first
practice.
part.
Haven't got to do
Talking.
this.
Yeah. Okay.
okay, I would talk to them, right? And then I would try to get one-on-one, like, I don't know, some like not like date, but like, I don't know, Discord call, like just talk to them one-on-one casually, like at church or something or wherever, like event or something. And then if I'm like, okay, I really like this girl, then I would ask.
Ask what?
Yeah.
Now
what are you
that's the
asking?
thing, I don't know.
Mm.
Hey, I haven't thought about it. because I haven't gotten that far.
Ask David.
What do you mean, ask Dave? Hey, David.
Like,
You want to go to Carrollton later? You know, they got KBB,
yeah.
they got BCB Tofu House over there, and
I'm dead.
I'm dying, bro. I want to go. I don't know, but that's a bro, and I don't know. I'd probably be more nervous at that time, and I'd be like, yeah. So I don't know. I gotta think about it. I haven't thought about it. First,
You're
it
good.
depends on the
But-
girl.
You're
Like-
good. You're good.
Well, if you like her or you're interested,
Then what?
we're asking the
then
list of
you would ask her on
here.
a date or like
Yeah.
time together. Like, how would you ask that?
How would I ask?
Uh-huh.
How would you?
Hey,
ask
if
to go
you're
on-
okay, should I say that like it's
No,
a
just
date?
go.
Like
Do
where-
it.
Okay. Oh gosh, I'm about to
We'll
kick.
critique you.
Okay, here we go.
Come
Here
on,
we go.
let's hear it.
Here we
We
go.
can cut it out if it's bad. We can cut it out.
Hey, dang it. Okay. Hey, person. Dang it. It's not good. It's not good. Okay.
You got it. You got it, Ethan.
Okay, can I think? Let me think.
Honestly, it's endearing. It's endearing how like innocent this is.
I never thought about it. I never thought about it. Hey,
Take
are
your
you
time.
free on Friday? You know, I like this place called BCD Total House. You know, I would like to take you. Would you like to come with me on a date? And that's how I do it.
That was adorable. That was adorable.
Wait. Did you text that to her,
gosh.
or did you like say it to her in person?
Hopefully in
You better
person,
say
or
that
at
in
least a
person.
call, or at least a call.
Hey, but there's
Maybe-
nothing wrong with texting it. There's
David's
nothing wrong with
taking
texting
notes.
it.
Depends.
Yeah, that's
Ethan,
if
that
I
was
get that
good.
far. That's if I get
That
that
was
far.
good.
Hey, good job, bro.
All right, David. What about you, David?
That was good.
It's pretty sad.
That was good.
I mean,
Like, do
I've-
okay? I have a question. Do you have to say like it's a date in your initial asking,
That's a good
or
question.
can you
If
just
that's
say
your
I
intention.
don't think you need.
yeah, I think so. Be straightforward, bro.
If it's
Okay.
your
I think it's a
intention
bold
and you want
thing.
it to be a date, then like there's nothing wrong with
Okay.
being straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but back in college, I was like, it's like, do you want to hang out with me? Like, you don't like, do you want to go on a date? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know your generation, but mine, we didn't want to say the date straightforward. We're
No,
like,
that's
"You wanna hang
definitely our
out?"
generation.
And like,
I think.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah.
like, should I say like hang out one on one? Is that like a better way of
No.
saying it, or
No,
That's
No,
creepier.
not one on
If
one.
you're gonna hang
You
out
wanna
with
hang out with
me,
me.
then
Never- so date?
That
just
sounds
date.
stalkerish.
it's good
If
to
you
get
want
your
it to be a
intention out like
date,
I know
that.
then
David has
say
a
it.
different idea.
Yeah, I agree with Grace. I like the
There's no
intention
reason
being
to
laid
not be
out.
clear.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
know
I
some
tell them
guys
that all
like
the
to
time.
like some guys like to like feel it out like before they officially like ask on a date like, oh, like let's go hang out here, let's go hang out here, which is fine. Like I don't have an issue with it because I'm like, to me, any guy that makes any intentional effort to get to know me, I'm already like, okay, like I know that you're trying to get to know me like that. But like, yeah, like what Grace said, there's nothing, you can't ever go wrong with being more clear. And I think that honestly that's the most loving thing to do, because let's just like, I mean, I don't want to be left confused, like, as a woman. Like, I know, to me, it's already clear if you're going to ask me to hang out, but, like, straight up, there was this one guy that asked me on, like, he came to my church for the first time, and, like, I'm the hospitality, like, leader at my church, and so, like, I'm just, me going up to a guy, I'm just like, hey, like, just welcoming him, all the things. We talked for, like, 30 minutes, and he straight up on the same day, like, was like, hey, like, you know,
Did
can
that
I
scare you?
take you out to get coffee? That was the first time. It did not scare me. I was impressed. Like, honestly, I had so much respect for him. I'm like, we just don't see that in our day to day. Like, honestly, that was the first time. Or okay, I'm not gonna say first time. Okay.
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 One of
Look at her over here
very
catching all the
few,
guys.
very few times, very like few times do I see that happen, and I have incredible like respect for that. And I was like, yeah,
Mhm.
sure, like,
Mhm.
like so,
Mhm.
like what's the word? I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I don't know. It turned into mush.
It's regardless of like what the girl's gonna say, right? It's more about like what are you trying to say? It's
Mhm.
easier like if you are more clear and concise about like what you intend and what you mean. If you don't want it to be like an official date, that's fine too. Just say like, hey, I want to just get to know you, take you out to coffee, talk, see where it can go. Like you can just say those things, and like that's just more helpful for the context of like both of y'all, and so that you don't get confused and she doesn't get confused.
Right.
And it's just so much better that way.
I have a
And
different
like,
thought.
I've always had games and I hate it so much.
Yeah, but I have a different thought because, like, to us, like, we like, college and then higher college, like, career girl. So it's important for the communication. But I remember when I was like in college, everything was still like, I'm still very shy. I mean, not that shy, but I know like the guys, especially the guys in my college, they're really shy as well. So to be straightforward, it could be a challenging thing. I mean, could also scare the girl away if the girl is shy. So it's really you kind of just show your personality. Like if you're a shy person, you can ask in your way, and then see if that person also vibe with it, or But then straightforward is a good thing, but not always. I think like you have to have a way of delivering. You don't always have to. I mean, how many girls you're gonna ask on for dates? So that many different people, right? Like you have to have different interaction. And I don't think you should like go out on date right away. You should like, just hang out in some sort of setting, like, just for example, if you're at school, you can just stay there and like talk to them a little bit more before you actually want to like, oh, let's go get coffee or something.
Yeah.
That's
No,
Honestly, I
me.
feel like.
Uh-huh.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, dang it, now I forgot. Wait. Oh, being too straightforward is a no for me. Like, I don't know. I just don't think. Like, if it happens, I think a week, you meet a person in a week, they ask you by the end of the week, I think that's a bit meh. Like, especially to hang out. Because, I don't know. Especially, like, I'm shy. I'm an introvert. And I don't like that. I don't know. It's just something about it.
Like
Maybe
coming
it's just
off
me,
too
but it's just
strong.
yeah. It's
If
like
he's the one that you're interested in, though, and he asks you,
okay,
would that be
if it's someone
different?
I'm interested in, I'll make it
And they come
but
and
like
do it, and they ask you
someone
on a
random,
date?
a random.
Yeah, so
No,
you don't know if
someone
she
come up to
interested
me
or
at
not,
the
right?
supermarket and like they ask me for my number, there's no chance. So.
Yeah, but see, it
Yeah.
just ends up being a no, right? Because you know their intention, and you know you don't align with that. Then you just say no.
Exactly.
So there's
Yeah, straightforward.
No.
So I think like coming off too strong and communicating are two different things. Like
Yeah,
I think it never goes wrong to communicate what you want. Like Grace said, like, oh, I just want to get to know you more, or I want this to be a date. Honestly, for me, I think when people are more straightforward, it is more respectable, and it's kind of attractive. Like, oh, he is like laying it out there, being vulnerable, and I think that's very attractive. But yeah, like coming off too strong is another thing. I guess it just depends on the girl and like the situation, feeling it out. But funny story, like when Jaden and I first started like dating, he asked me to hang out, and I thought it was a date because I assume like if you hang out with a guy one-on-one at a restaurant, it's a date. Yeah. But to him, he said it was a hangout, and like even after we were dating, he was like, "Oh, I thought we were just hanging out," and I was like, "That was a date to me." Like, yeah.
I guess there's no like really clear cut way to do it. Every girl is different. Every interaction that you have with the person that you're pursuing is different, and so know the person you're pursuing. And like if like Aaliyah is like just more introverted or more like slow to get there, then that's fine. And I'm a little bit more like just confront me and just tell me like it is, and like I'll take it for what it is type person. And so like it really just depends your approach per girl.
It seems like it's an age thing, like the older you get, the more clarity you want, the younger you are, you still kind of want to leave it
You're on a time clock.
open. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything like
Yeah.
I
wrong
don't
with
think
that.
that's the
I'm kidding.
case.
That's right. You guys are.
I don't think that's the case because every single guy that I dated in my younger days, I would have so much more appreciated them being like straightforward about a lot of things, not just like asking, but just straightforward about everything. Because all the
But,
mind
like-
games that we had, like all the confusion, it really affects like how I think now and how like I view relationships and certain things, or like my trigger, my reactions to things. So like I think being straightforward from the get-go is better, because like if they didn't align with something or they didn't like have the same opinion or whatever it was, like I would know for sure how I feel about it. You know what I mean?
Like, how old
I
were
guess
you?
straightforward is fine, but
How old was I? I was
Yeah.
17 when I first started dating.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Andrew was like more
Andrew.
experienced than me.
No, man,
I
my
think
first
probably,
girlfriend was
yeah.
in 9th grade. But yeah, okay. No, I get it. Honestly, I'm the same. Like, if you drive clarity into the relationship, then that honors everyone. It makes no
Mhm.
second guessing or questions. Like, you just straight up. But like when you're young and you're not really dating seriously, and you can get your heart broken. Like, you got time when you're young. Yeah,
Or you can broke
What's
people.
yeah.
the verse in the Bible that's like, let your yes be yes and your no be no? I think that's very like valuable to think about when you're dating or like communicating with somebody.
I think especially if you're talking about like dating within the Christian community too, right? Like we talk about like how everyone is your brother and sister in Christ, especially within the church and your communities. So like being straightforward, being like clear and concise with them is just more loving to them, because you don't want to end up hurting their feelings. Like if you get involved for longer or things get complicated or whatever it is. So like a rejection of like, oh, you want to go on a date, they say no. Okay, that's not going to kill you, versus like getting into a relationship and having like true heartbreak from it, just because like y'all couldn't be clear or like get on the same page about things.
I mean, how
Yeah,
are you gonna get on the same page if you don't talk?
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, and a lot of like problems from I guess like secular dating or just like dating in general is from like miscommunication. Like, situationships, people aren't sure what they are, things like that. Like it's always important to communicate with your partner as much as you can, or your potential partner as much as you can.
Yeah, because everyone also defines like all these titles as different things. Like dating, are you like exclusively together, or are you just like talking and going on like dinner dates and stuff and having activities but no commitment? Like
Mhm.
hanging out, situationships, like
I mean, I was
you know,
talking about
like
the first time. Like, is right? We're talking about initiation, so it's not like you let that happen for a very long time. Then it's not good.
Okay. So let's say we're gonna move on from before the dating phase. Now we're going on to, you said yes, you're dating. First of all, we want to know
Okay,
what is the purpose of a first date?
Oh,
Well,
okay,
what did we
okay.
say yes to?
Yeah, after she said yes.
What did we say
That's what
yes
he
to?
said.
Did we say yes to the date or say yes to going out? Like,
Not the date.
There's a
The
difference.
oh, the date?
there's a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Date,
yes, there's a
Date,
difference.
date.
Going out is like
'Cause-
commitment.
Because I assume
date isn't
dating
commitment.
phase is like
A
they're
date,
committed now.
First date is not necessarily the commitment.
first date, second date, 7 dates, like when
Yeah.
is the commitment?
Which one?
Okay.
Okay, first
Okay.
date, no
Ethan's
commitment.
overwhelmed.
First date, no commitment.
Sorry,
First
Ethan.
date,
We have
wow.
to
no
clarify.
commitment.
Wow. This is good. This is good info. This is why we had this today. This is why we had
Yeah.
this.
This is mainly
You
for
didn't even know the
Oof,
difference.
The different minds. Yeah.
This could have been bad. Thank goodness. Huh?
Well, okay. So what do you guys like normally expect then? Do you expect like the commitment first, or do you expect like a date, no commitment first?
Like, how are they
Date, no
supposed to act
commitment.
on the first date? I like how, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
First dates usually don't go well because everyone's awkward. Well, like, if you don't know them well, I guess. I've had a lot of first dates with people I didn't know, like, well. It's like friends of a friend of a friend, or like online dating, all that stuff. So, like, first dates are really awkward. So, it usually takes to a second date to, like, figure out, like, hey, do we vibe or not? Do we align with things? Whatever. But if you're not, just like first few dates, just to see, like, talk more about like deeper things, maybe like more vulnerable things, and how do y'all like vibe in conversation?
Wait, you mean I can't bring up predestination on the first date?
Oh, you can.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's
You're going to heaven?
Third date.
Third date. I don't know. I put it out there. Put it out there. See if
dating
you can do that to the beginning. Oh.
I don't know.
Honestly,
I guess,
just to
like,
have
it's-
fun. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Yeah. I agree. Because I feel like most of the people that I go on date with, I already hang out because I have that phase when I like see them at school or something. Like I already kind of know them. And then date is like when I get to know them more personally. So like asking about faith always come up first
Mm.
date.
Yeah.
And yeah, like a lot of date unsuccessfully because at the end of the day I know like they are not Christian. It was like kind of bad, but yeah, it's just something that I chose for myself. And I mean, I dated non-Christian before and it never turned out right. So when I have like my single time, I see a lot of people, but then it's never end up because I know that I have to see Christian or it's just my choice. So yeah, first date just straight up for me asking about their faith and well, if it's awkward after, then let it be.
Yeah.
For me.
So is
Yeah.
Katie's strategy have fun, and your strategy is talk about God?
Well, no. I mean,
Are you saying they can't be fun?
You can do
But
both. You
if
can do both.
Both.
talking about God is fun.
If they say yes,
That is pretty
that's so much fun
What?
after.
I mean, okay, like, yes, like I will definitely like the first date. Like, I just want to like see a gauge of like what their relationship with the Lord is like. I mean, that's the most important thing. But also like I do just want someone to have fun with because I feel like life, like after you're married, like it's just a lot of like boring things, like doing laundry or washing the dishes or making food, or you're just living. Like you're doing a lot of practical like things together, and like I want to be able to like have someone that I enjoy like doing laundry with or washing the dishes with. Life is just made up of a lot of like mundane moments. And so like yes, yes, I hope to find a man that like we are equally yoked and like loves the Lord and like can mentally lead me and like be an emotionally like safe place. But also like I mean have fun. Like it doesn't have to be so like, is this the person I'm gonna marry? Like yes, but like, have fun. Do you guys have fun together? Are you guys friends? It's important.
If you're talking about like a first date where like you've never talked to them before,
See, that's
like
two
about deeper
scenario because for you it's like some of us like different, right? Like some people like go on date with someone they never know, but then for me, I only go on date with people that I kind of already interested in. Like I talked to them before and hang out with them before. So that's why like my definition of date and hang out like different, So it
Yeah.
depends.
Grace, I think our age is showing.
Okay, so like who?
Oh, what?
No.
Okay, wait, who would go on a date with a person like they just asked them, you don't know anything about them?
I did.
Just,
I mean,
just
Kinda, yeah.
anyone.
I did kind of like I had a 30-minute conversation with him before I said yes. I mean, if some guy in the
I'll
grocery
take
store
that.
asks me out, I'm gonna be like, "Are you Christian?" And if he says yes, I'm like, "Okay, maybe." Like,
We kind of have like some talking before, right? Like if I met somebody through a friend of a friend or like online dating, you don't actually like, know them, right? Like you haven't really spent that much time with them, but like you do talk beforehand. Like we text or we call and we talk about like some of the baseline things before I'm like, okay, you are an option. If you were to ask me on a date, I would say yes. Like that door's open. I wouldn't just be like, I met him for the first time and he said like we had no conversation. He just asked me. I wouldn't say yes to that.
Yeah.
No.
yeah,
What was the
context
question
matters.
again?
Context matters. That's all I said. The question. What was the question again?
Would you go on a date with a person you like just met that day or something?
Depends. Again,
don't
it just
know
depends on
any-
the context.
Yeah.
It has to be cute. Now the physics will come back in.
Cute Christian.
Cute
Then you
Christian.
go on the date and find out more.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta experiment. Okay.
I would personally not. I'm not. It depends. Yeah, it depends, like Katie said. Because if you met that guy and you can feel the vibes, like you can get a I think girls are good at getting a general sense of like, I think we might be compatible, or like, I don't. I don't really see that. But for me, I'm more of like, I think I would say like Mapu. If I'd like to be like friends with that person first if I have the opportunity, like in college or something. Me and Jaden were like classmates first, and then we got to know each other through that. And then like we were friends for a while, and then I'm like, oh, I could see myself like going long term with this guy. So I guess for me, that's my preference. But it's harder to do in like as you get older and like as you're out of school and things like that. So I guess it just depends.
I would say friends first is probably like the best way to go, but I only have one experience with that. So I can't really speak to how you do that or how that works. Because, like, for me, if somebody is like purely a friend, they will remain purely a friend. Whereas, like, my current boyfriend, like, that wasn't the case. So, things happened. But, like, if like we're friends from the beginning, like, you're only going to be my friend. If like you have an opportunity or like the door's open to you, but you never take it, then like you stay a friend too. But if I were single and they try or like make a move or ask, then take the opportunity. It may happen.
Okay. So, next, I'm gonna give y'all some dating places. Okay, and you're gonna rank them 1 to 10, how good they are. Okay. So if
For a first
the
date,
boys,
Let's go.
1 is the worst, 10 is the best.
Wait,
Am I
are we
supposed to write
doing
this
for a
down?
first date though, or like a date in general?
or any date?
Because it matters.
It does matter, doesn't it? Let's go first.
Second date.
First
Second date.
Second date.
Second.
Let's go.
No,
first.
Yeah,
First
second
date,
date.
first date.
Let's go first date. Because I think once you're dating for a while, like almost any place is okay as long as you're.
Yeah, exactly. Second. It's
chill.
not
Yeah,
too
but like
early.
second is probably like the best date to tell. Second and third date.
Okay. Okay. What do we want? First date or second date?
You pick.
She just
What?
mentioned it, and then she
Be,
has to
be the
pick.
man to take the initiative.
Be the man, bro.
Okay,
Be
fine.
decisive.
You know what
date.
you
First
want.
date.
Right
No,
one.
you're right.
You
Put
know
your
what
foot
you
down.
want.
It's my
You
podcast.
pick
It's my
first.
podcast.
Oh, you asked her.
We're doing first date. I don't care what any of y'all say. Okay.
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 Hey, we
You
only
wanna
have
like-
experience with first dates, okay? None of
Stay
us been on
single.
a second.
How do you want us to do this?
What?
Like,
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Like we rate them.
write it down,
yeah.
put a finger up.
So
like,
one
Oh dang.
1 to 10. Oh.
We rate it 1
finger
to
up.
10.
Finger
or
up.
we,
Let's go.
Like,
Let's go
you
fingers
say
up.
the name and then we're like 10 or 7 or like what?
I'll give you like
Okay.
I'll give you a 3, 2, 1, and then you're gonna show your fingers. Like
Oh, got
Okay.
it.
For
Okay.
each one you call out? Okay.
and then if you want to explain why you chose your wild little answer or why you chose your answer, then you can explain.
It's the
And
first
then-
date. Okay.
And
Yeah.
viewer, you can play at home too. You can
Yeah.
your fingers.
put
Yeah.
it in the chat.
Wow.
I forget that
we're
You guys are good.
Okay. And if the boys want to add a place, because we got a few, but if you want to add a place, then you can. Okay. Here we go. First one, pretty generic. KBBQ. 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh,
Wait. I'm sorry. Did we say second date or first date?
First.
I
First
forgot.
date.
Okay.
first date. KBBQ.
Okay.
Seeing 5, 10 from Mapu, 5 from 8 from and 0. We didn't even have a 0 for an answer, but we got 0.
I love meat.
Okay.
Kidding.
I'm interested in Katie. You got to go to Katie first. 0. Why? Katie and Aaliyah, since it's 0 and 1.
I just don't like K barbecue. I'm a hot pot gal.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it the same for you, Aaliyah?
No. I like it, but I feel like it's more of a second date type of thing because like I don't
You're
know,
just
you're gonna
eating.
get all smelly afterwards, and then if you're gonna hang out afterwards, you're just gonna be both smelling like beef. It doesn't, And I know some girls they have like the hair routines too, so it just messes that up.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay.
Aw, so considerate.
Wait,
Some
opposite
girls-
spectrum.
Some girls
Opposite
don't like to
spectrum.
pig out on the first date or whatever. I don't
Oh,
care,
yeah.
but like some girls don't like that.
Oh, okay.
Hot pot is
It's
better.
tough, man.
It's just so Kevin
Okay.
Win. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't do
Yes,
it.
queen. You get it, Angela.
No,
Okay,
I don't know. I mean, if the girl pigs out, low key a green flag. Like, she can eat.
But what if she's
you know?
like,
She's comfortable around me.
Yeah.
On a
Well,
first date?
I agree with Leah says. So I put like a 3 or 4. So I don't think it's a good first date. But just she pigs out. That's low-key kind of cool.
Okay, opposite end of the spectrum. Anne and Mapu. Mapu gave a 10. Anne gave a 8.
You want to go first, Mapu?
Okay. Well, first of all, I love meat, and second of all, I think that means the guy are not cheap because Korean barbecue is expensive.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
Well, he
funny.
didn't say he would
Not
pay.
cheap?
He didn't say he would pay for the date.
Oh, imagine
Ooh.
Everybody was
Oh,
going
you
to
said
eat
it's
either.
a
the bill. That's a
He
conversation.
say it's a date.
Mm.
wait, yeah, is it expected
Are we
the
splitting?
guy splits on the first date?
Surely splitting on first
I'm
date.
fine
But
with
even
splitting.
so, that
I think
means
you
he's
just have
willing to pay for himself.
I guess
I would
But
say
yeah, it
actually,
would be
so.
nice if he paid too.
If
Let
he
me
asked
see.
me out, I would say so.
actually,
He
yeah,
has to
I
pay?
can I can agree with that.
He has
actually.
to pay, guys.
Okay.
I mean, and it doesn't have to be every time. But for the first few dates, I feel like if he's pursuing me, like yes.
You can take boba though.
Okay.
The girl can take boba if she wants
Actually-
to. I don't
Yeah,
care,
I'll get dessert.
Actually, yeah. Actually,
I'll
I
still
agree with
pay.
that. Actually.
yeah.
I think
At least
it's
we come to a
preferential.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
My
you want to
mom,
make a
like,
good
was
first
paying.
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
he
I think a guy
doesn't
should
and
pay
I
on the
split
first
the
date.
bill, I wouldn't care either. But if he makes me
No, I
pay
want
for all
some
of it, that's a red flag.
barbecue.
No,
Yeah.
if we
Yeah,
split the
okay,
bill
yeah,
on the
no.
first date, I'm sorry. That's a no
What
for
happens
me.
if it's like a 80-20? 80%. He's paying 80%.
No,
No.
You're
no,
just gonna
80-20
pay.
is so
Why?
weird.
No, I'm
Is
the
he-
cheap. I'm the
is
cheap
he-
guy.
Is he only 80-20% into me? Is he only 80%
I'm the guy
pursuing
that's
me?
split.
What
I'm
if his
okay.
card
Okay,
declines?
you don't have to
That's-
take her there.
alright, base,
Whoa.
base, yeah.
Okay. Calm down.
So
okay.
what if his card declines though?
Trigger.
Oh,
Then you
One of
shouldn't
them
be
is
taking her
at
on
him,
a date.
If his card declines, he needs to work
That's so funny.
on
He needs
himself.
to work.
Why are you asking her on a date and then like swiping your card knowing it'll decline?
Yo,
Okay, okay.
sometimes doesn't
That is
work,
a red
okay?
flag, I would say.
That is a red
times
flag,
are
yeah.
rough.
That's so funny. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now we got our last two. The mediocre. They don't care. 5 and 4, I think.
Okay.
Oh wait, Anne, do you agree with Mapu?
Yeah,
Sweet,
I
add on.
like K barbecue, and also I just like talking to people, so I feel like it's a good way to like get to know that person and just like if they're able
You
to
can
keep
see
a
if he's
conversation
gonna cook for
going.
you.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say too. You can tell a
Oh.
lot. You can tell a lot by K barbecue.
That's a good
Well, hot
point,
pot.
guys. Actually, that's a good point.
Oh shoot,
Yeah.
we're raising.
You get the same
If he
thing
doesn't
from
cook
hot
for
pot.
you.
Like, what?
I guess the hot pot is more like teamwork, like you just dump things in. But K barbecue is like timing it. You know, like you gotta grill the meat. It's more
That's
one
funny.
person.
See how smart he is.
Okay.
Just take him
Okay.
to Kumon or something if you want to do that.
Right, moving on.
Okay. Last two. 5 and 4 or 5 and 5? Both of you 5?
That was a good one, Aaliyah.
5?
How?
How would
I
you
also
do 5?
5, but I think I can see David's point earlier that if we both can feel comfortable with each other, like eating a lot in front of each other, that's great. If we can know that from the very beginning.
Heck yeah, dude.
Heck yeah, let's go. Okay.
I said 5 because it's kind of in the middle. I like Korean barbecue. I don't care about like eating a lot at the beginning either. But mostly like if I take the time and effort to like get ready and look nice, I don't want to smell. That's for sure. But like I wouldn't mind either, I guess. I don't think it's expensive, so it's like a middle ground to me as far as like a first date. And then doing K barbecue can be like hit or miss because like if somebody gets too focused on the cooking, they won't talk to you. But it can also be an icebreaker because you have something to do with your hands. So I see it like 50-50. It's not terrible, but it's not like also like the best place to go for a first date.
Okay.
gotta
Grace
have
convinced
really good
me.
social
Grace
skill.
convinced me. I'm taking it.
That's right.
Well,
That's
if they have
right.
good social skill, it's not a problem.
Yeah, but
So like if the dude was like clarified and like told you KBBQ beforehand, you'd be more okay with that? Like, okay, I'm not gonna dog myself up or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you have to do that in
yeah.
the first place. Unless
You'll
it's a
doll up,
surprise.
but you'll expect like, yeah, you kind of
To
like
smell.
mentally prepare for
Yeah.
it. Like, oh, you're not gonna wear like heels or like a really cute dress that you want to like smell or stuff like that. They'll like take it into
Do y'all-
consideration if you know that information beforehand.
Do y'all don't ask where they want to go?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
For sure, ask.
Yeah.
Always keep them on their toes.
I know.
No, don't do that.
Right?
No,
No.
don't do that.
Not in dating.
Okay.
I always change it
We
at the
got
last
a
30
bunch of
minutes.
different
Okay.
answers.
Oh, that's terrible.
I like that.
Okay. We got a bunch of different answers. That's they got the pros and cons. Actually, that was actually great. Now I know not to go there. All right.
We're like giving dating advice for you.
I'm really soaking everything.
We're gonna
in.
see
Like,
his
I'm really
first
soaking
date
everything.
unravel.
I'm gonna have y'all like have an AirPod in my ear. Y'all gonna coach me during the date. Like,
We'll tell you what to
okay.
say. We'll tell you what to say.
Man on the street.
David needs to be on like the street, like in the window with a camera, like recording you for the podcast.
We'll make live
That would
commentary.
be a good podcast episode.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Exploitive, a little exploitive,
man.
but
Like
The
we'll dress
girls
up
are-
as like the waiter and like
If
come
the
in.
if the partner's
No, don't worry.
okay
We'll
with
come
it,
as a party group at the same restaurant on the
Yes.
side. Mic up
Yeah,
your
no.
table.
if the partner's okay with being filmed, I'm totally down. I'm totally down.
Aiden,
We
That's
just
a
blur her
green
out.
flag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got blur out, dude. Yeah. Okay. Next. Someone just added this just now. We have Panera Bread. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh wow. Again, a multitude of answers. A multitude of answers. Okay, we got 3 1s, Hal, Anne, and Aaliyah. Why?
Panera.
Panera Bread. That's all we have to
Just-
say.
That's all. That's all.
Okay,
Come
wait.
on.
Have y'all been to Panera Bread?
Nope.
Nope.
I've been in there one time actually, but like I keep hearing the bread is stiff. Also, I don't know. Why would you go there for the first date? I feel like it's not. It's like another fast food chain store. Like,
Yeah, but the M&M cookies are really good. But
you would go there
It's
just
like-
for a date though.
Would you like? What about like a follow up? Like you had like dinner and then you go to Panera Bread to get the cookie cake. I don't know.
Follow up? I guess it's not too bad. But like, come on, we're talking about the
the main date.
Yeah.
The main
The
date.
meat.
Okay, let's not base it off of like Panera Bread itself, but like restaurants like Panera Bread. I mean, as a first date, that's why I'm like, that's okay, because I'm like, we're just going out to eat and it's a casual meal, and first date, like he doesn't have to ball out on me or whatever, but like, a good like what $12 meal or something is fine, and we can just sit and eat and talk. Like that's why I'm like, it's cool,
I don't know. I feel like the Cheesecake Factory might work better if you're going for that.
I agree
Wait.
with that.
No.
Wait, that's
She
wild
sniped
because
it.
No.
Sniped it.
wait, okay, we have this document on the side that I'm looking at for the places, and I think Andrew's been typing. He typed in Panera Bread, and then right after y'all said no, he's like, okay, Cheesecake Factory.
okay.
So I'm like,
I
wow,
don't
she
know.
got it. She got it.
So like I saw this TikTok where like some girl like filmed like them going to a first date
Oh,
or something,
yes.
and then she went to like Cheesecake Factory, and then she didn't freak out, but like she recorded it and was kind of a whole thing. So she's like,
Oh, she
I'm
didn't
not
like
gonna get
that?
all dolled
Wasn't
up.
it the
Yeah, I go to
one
Cheesecake
where
Factory.
like she refused to go inside?
Yeah.
Okay, can we rate?
And, like they're
Cheesecake
like in the
Factory real
car
quick?
with the guy too.
I think
Like,
that's a preference though.
yeah.
But
I just threw it in because it's a meme thingy, but I didn't know it was Cheesecake Factory, not Panera Bread, until someone said Cheesecake Factory.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, can we rate Cheesecake Factory real quick? Okay.
Dude, that's like, yeah. What the heck?
3,
That's so
2, 1,
nice.
0.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Ethan.
Oh wow,
never-
Grace does not agree.
Never been.
Okay, we got some. I'm interested in Katie and Grace's answer. Katie's ecstatic, bro.
No, mean, dude, I feel like that's like so nice. Like a nice place to go. I'm not just like basing it off the food. I'm just like saying like if you're willing to like ball out on a girl like that for the first date, I guess it's kind of much to me, but like I don't know. I guess I don't know. Grace, what's your answer?
Okay, this might be because I'm like more of a foodie, so like I don't find cheesecake to be worth the money.
Sure.
But also it's like really
Katie's so
dark
mad.
and usually very noisy. The only thing good about it is like if you really don't know the person's like cuisine palette and stuff like that, it's a good place with like a lot of variety. But that's probably like it for me.
For me, it's just about intentionality. Like, if he's intentional about that and like, oh, let's go to the cheesecake, I'd be like, whoa, like, you know, I'd be okay with like Panera, but like, if you take me to cheesecake, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, dang,
That's above and beyond.
you're trying to ball out on
Okay.
me.
I think
Like, that's
any
so kind of
first
you.
date that they plan and they tell you and they like do all of that, like it'll still be a good first date regardless of the place. So
Yeah,
if you want
no,
to talk about
totally.
the place itself, like that's what I would rate the place.
I
Yeah,
understand.
as like
You
a first
guys,
date. Mhm.
have you guys been to Panera Bread at UTA?
It was trash. It's so bad.
Really?
It's
I'm
so
just talking about the
bad.
building. It's so nice.
Hey, write that down,
Bro,
boys.
you're going there for the building?
Write that down. Write
Yeah,
that down.
I'm
Write that
I'm
down.
going there for the
I'm
view.
dead.
You walk
God.
inside with your date like, I love this place.
I
And
had
then you eat the
horrible
food, you're like,
service
I
at
do
that
that.
This is
place.
nice. This is really nice.
Yes.
Panera bread?
It makes
Okay,
you look
now we're
nicer.
talking.
So she
Okay,
has an
I-
eye for like aesthetics. You know, take
I
her in
guess.
a
So, like
Panera
a
Bread
really
and
nice
cheesecake.
McDonald's.
Has
Go
to
to
look
a
nice.
fancy McDonald's.
Yeah.
Very modern.
Like I give Panera a 4. 4? Yeah, 4. Cause like I think restaurants like it is okay, but all the Paneras I've been to, they're very quiet. Because like I used to go study at a Panera Bread. So like that's not really ideal for
yeah.
like having conversation if everything else is like too quiet.
That's fair, actually.
Okay, honestly, I feel like the food date places is just based on the girls, like each of our preferences to that food place.
Okay,
I
okay.
was thinking more like movies, park, picnic.
No,
things
no.
like
Well,
Movie.
okay,
There you
okay,
go.
okay,
There you go.
okay. Can we get movies on the board, please? Okay. 3.
First date, right?
2.
First date.
Yeah, first date.
Wait.
3.
Wait, are we talking movies in a dinner or like movies?
Does it have to have food?
Movie tavern.
Different. It's different.
Food is a must.
Preferably there would be a dinner. Preferably there would be a dinner. I would say with the dinner because I feel like no one would just go to the movies and
Yeah.
not do anything after. So yeah, with the dinner. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, no high scores actually. Highest score being Aaliyah with 6.
I
I
don't
don't actually-
like movies
Who wants to talk? Yeah.
on a first date.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
how
just
about
taking too much
zero?
time. That
What happens if you
unnecessary.
both really like that like you wanted to see that movie?
That's an exception, but like generally you're trying to
would wanna
talk
go
to the
watch with my
person
friends.
and get to know them. Like but when you sit in a movie theater, you're just sitting side by side watching.
Okay. Yes. But then like after you watch a movie and everything, then you go out for dinner, then you talk with them. And then you actually have some talking points to talk about.
Yeah.
And like as an introvert, that's what excites me the most because
Aw.
I need talking points or I'm gonna like fail awkwardly.
I
it's
had
gonna
the
go
same
bad.
point. Yep. Me and Aaliyah vibe. Me and Aaliyah are vibing.
Family.
Yeah, siblings.
siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put 0.
Yeah, I put 0 because like it's the first date, and I feel like the movie setting it's just like too dark and it's gonna be too awkward. And like getting too serious too. So I feel like I prefer to have more talk, and it's just like getting to know.
What if you're the type of person that talks throughout a movie? Which is me.
Ooh, I
How'd
do
you
that,
know?
but I
Oh,
still
no
do go on
judgment.
the
No
first date.
judgment.
Oh
No
wow.
judgment.
Wow, that is wild.
Not at the movie theaters. Not at the
No,
movie
I talk
theaters.
about.
Chris,
Okay, I I talk about the movie. Like I'll whisper it to them. I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, like, this reminds me of."
You're the person I
Some
hate
people
the
don't like
most.
that. I want to go on a date with you, anyways, Ethan. Okay.
What? You know
To
what?
find out.
At least it was clear and concise.
No doors open there.
No doors.
We love
open.
communication. We love communication.
yes.
No, I
Put
agree
down.
with how though, because I feel like movie watching it together is kind of intimate. And honestly, I would be so nervous watching a movie. I'm like, what should I do? They're like sitting right next to me.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
No, but I mean,
I
if you're
feel-
going with
Andrew.
friends, right?
You know, like the armrest, you can like lift it up.
You would never
no,
on a
not the
first
first
date.
date.
Not the first
I'm
date.
joking. I'm joking. It's so weird.
That's a
It's
case.
so
I would look at you and be like, "What are you doing?"
It's so weird. Yeah, it's so weird. Cool.
Okay.
You guys
He's
get
Okay.
sitting
popcorn
next
together.
to me.
I think we all agree.
We're gonna try to get some of these quickly because I'm interested in some of these. Okay, so the next one, a bit strange. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone doing this one, but you go to one of your houses and like chill there, like they cook for you or like something
On
like
a
that.
first date?
First date's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, can we 3, 2, 1? Okay, all zeros. Okay, we can move on.
Wait, you want to hear why? Are you?
Yeah.
I think
we
it's
can move on.
straightforward,
obvious.
right?
I
Yeah.
forgot to ask.
I was
You
wondering.
never invite a girl over, for Christians at least, never invite a girl over to your house on the first date. Like,
Not for one
just
on
I
one.
feel like you
insinuate.
gotta be dating to be able to invite them over.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We put that one to test you guys, and you
Good job.
I
Y'all
passed.
Y'all
You
passed.
did it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Wait, are y'all
Mhm.
guys ranking these things too?
What do you
Huh?
mean?
What?
Are
What do you
y'all
mean
not
ranking?
rating
I don't
it?
think they are. I don't think they are.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I
Oh,
like
They already
you
talked
want
we're
it?
throwing
about
up
it.
sometimes. Yeah.
We've been rating, but this
Yeah.
this one we didn't. Yeah, come on.
Mhm.
You want us to rate?
We already
No?
know the answer.
Wait,
Okay.
that would be fun if you guys rated too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see the
Yeah,
guys'
we'll rate. We'll
perspective.
rate. Okay. Next one will be a food place, but more generic. Fast food. Okay. Just any fast food. So Chipotle will count.
Express.
Panda
Wait, and
Express
you go
will
to the
count.
fast
Carl's,
food and you
would
eat
that
there, or
count?
you get takeout?
But then where would you go?
Park?
That'd be cute
Park?
in the car.
Oh, park.
Picnic.
No.
Wait, isn't that your first date, Mapu, or something?
Yeah, I always eat in the car because
He's
it
wearing
was
a burger
COVID, guys. It was
sweatshirt.
COVID.
It's
Okay.
COVID. It's
That's more
COVID.
Okay,
understandable.
let's try to make it reromantic as possible. Let's say you get fast food, go to a park. So
So it's a
that's where
picnic
we're
with
going.
fast food.
Like a picnic.
Yeah, I guess.
Not a picnic, but a picnic with fast food.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
with like
guess.
picnic with like a 20
Yeah.
count and some fries.
Yeah, like a
And whatever.
I
McDonald's
mean, the food
charcuterie
on a
board.
picnic.
Oh,
Yeah. Like
Let's
okay,
just
so
try this-
McDonald's picnic? McDonald's
like
picnic?
your prosciutto is actually a
Yeah.
chicken nugget, and then like your
Yeah.
cheese is like a cheese.
I'm feeling it. Okay.
So funny.
Okay.
So funny.
So 3, 2, 1.
Chipotle,
Wow.
yeah, it's
Okay,
Chipotle.
some pretty high ones, actually. Wow. Okay, a lot of high ones. The lowest one be I should rate it.
Is it the picnic part? That like
Uh-huh.
Okay, what happened? No
No.
picnic. No picnic.
picnics?
Get-
Write it
Oh.
down. Write it down.
Get the
Picnics.
picnic out. Okay, 3, 2, 1. No picnic. You're eating
For the
there.
first date is so intimate.
No,
I feel like.
what?
You're eating at the
No
No
McDonald's
picnic.
No
Just fast
picnic.
food.
What do we?
No
are we
picnic?
next to
Yeah,
the
no
playground.
hmm
3, 2, 1, go. You're next to the child's play place. Where are you rating it?
You can't choose somewhere better, really?
Okay, all low. So what's the difference? I
Not the
guess.
window seat.
What's the
I think
difference?
the rate is really depends on how much effort the guy put in. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it is fast food or like fancy food, but how much he put his effort in order for us to know that he really value us.
Yeah. What if he
Well
just broke?
spoken.
Like he's college student, have no money, and he take you out? That's crazy.
Then
Actually,
that's more
I
understandable.
would like that. I would like that, honestly. If you're broke and you still take me out even though you got no money, I'm like, okay. You're spending all that
But
you
like,
got.
if he also did that, and then he went and got a blanket and brought you to a park to just sit there and eat and talk, like that's
Yeah.
so much better.
Yeah.
hmm
Same
It's the
price.
small things.
What if they
But
don't have
ladies-
blankets?
He's broke.
She
Just
is
kidding.
something. There's for sure something.
What if you live in Texas?
Huh?
Good question.
There's alternatives. There's alternatives.
Oh, the
Yeah.
weather. Okay. I was like, what had to do with that?
I've done
Okay.
a picnic where we sat like in the trunk. We didn't sit like on the grass or anything, but we sat in the trunk with it open and we eat like that.
It's cute. What if
Yeah,
he doesn't have a car?
Yeah, no sedans.
Okay, he should not
You're
be
walking.
dating.
It's just
You just walk over to their house. Hey, you
Are
want
we
to go to
giving
McDonald's?
advice to high schoolers or what?
Just
I don't
anyone.
know.
Anyone.
no.
No high schooler account.
Any guys that are like
This is underage.
20 to 30 years old.
Underage.
I don't know the demographic, man. We got 50 viewers. That's all I have to say. Okay. Next. This one I'm actually pretty interested in. I think. Okay. You
Like,
have
you
to,
would do it?
actually. No, I wouldn't do it. But like, let's say rock climbing or gym. First date.
Wait,
Oh.
one or the other? You can't say both because
Yeah.
Not the same.
They're
Okay, let's
different.
go. Let's go rock climbing. Let's go rock climbing. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 10 for and 10 for Katie, and then everyone else is really low. Is it just because you like rock climbing?
Oh, it's fun. It's fun, but also like I mean, you guys can kind of like it's something to do together. I like being active, and so like you guys get to strategize like different routes. He gets to like show you how he can like climb the harder routes, and I can do the easy ones. Like it's cute, you know. And then you can talk like in between routes. Like I feel like it's like pretty fun. I don't know. I like rock climbing.
I agree with Katie. I also like rock climbing, and also just go back to my first point that to see how much we can feel comfortable with each other.
Mm.
Okay, everyone else rated it low. Why?
Never liked rock climbing.
I
Yeah.
don't do rock climbing with these.
Okay, okay.
It's probably just me, but I don't like people staring at my body when I don't know them. Because like, you know, like
Okay,
they're looking that
okay.
direction, so I'm like, I'll be
Okay.
uncomfortable.
That's fair. That's fair.
I like activity-based first dates. I think there's like a Harvard study about like it's good for first dates.
Mm.
But also like why rock climbing is because you know like is the girl interested in it? Is it more of the guy thing? So it depends.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
kind of
don't
answering
see
just
it.
based off of like, okay, like restaurant, like not the specific restaurant itself, but like just like restaurants in general, like Panera.
That's why I
that
like
level.
to put gym in there because it's like
Mhm.
I don't know. It's kind of like working out, you know.
But if a guy asked me to go work out with him at Fitness Connection on the first date, that's gonna be a no for me.
That's
Yeah,
a 0.
okay. That's gonna be
a
a no
red
for me.
flag.
Is that
Yeah.
is that is
I
that
do
everyone's
it.
zero?
That's negative 10. Great.
Weird because Jim
I do it.
So okay,
Aw.
what about like so other activity dates like cooking class or
Yeah.
like chocolate making
Love
or
that.
I
That's
think
great.
that's
pottery
good.
making,
Right,
pottery
yeah.
Pottery
class.
making ceramics,
Mhm.
crochet.
on a first date?
Hey,
Really?
He has
Mhm.
money.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
I
Oh,
feel
that's
like
true.
it's a
They are
second
expensive.
date plus
Activity-based
type
things.
of activity or like date.
You
Like
can also
first
do it
date, I
on the
want to
first
know
date.
you, and then the second date, I want to put us in situations where like,
Yeah.
our character and personality comes
Get
out.
to
You know what I
interact.
mean?
But you can
So
still
like the
get to
first
know
date,
the person on
Yeah.
activity based, like see how
Yeah.
they interact. you know?
Right.
okay.
And see
Yeah.
how like
'Cause
competitive
it
you guys
loosens you
get.
up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Good to know.
If you can have
Strike
fun
vibes.
together, yeah.
I don't know.
had one
Activities
date.
for me.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
No,
okay.
please.
Okay. So I'm just saying, like, activity date for me is like too much investment. That's like, for at least for me to be on the first date, basically.
Mm.
Yeah, energy, my energy.
Okay, okay. Glad we got that. So gym
Wait.
is like a 0, and rock climbing's like depends on the girl.
Gym is a 10 for me.
10 for Grace.
Really? For first
Yeah.
date?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Grace. What date that you plan
Why?
on?
Oh, okay. So it's not related to the gym, but I went ice skating. So we had dinner and then we went ice skating. But the dude told me on the same day, he told me that like it was kind of awkward and he wasn't kind of like feeling it at dinner. But then when we went and did ice skating, that's when he was like more interested in me. And then like that's when he asked me on a second date. So it's like sometimes dinner first time meeting, especially if like I guess you don't really know them that well or like you haven't really hung out like more one-on-one with them before or like in a close small group setting, like dinners can be really awkward.
I think that's
And so like an
1.5
activity
dates.
kind of like yeah, so it's like kind of but it kind of depends on like you don't have to go. You kind of like feel it out and be like, hey, do you still want to go? Or like, did you want to go do this after? And like say yes or no.
I mean,
You know, I
activity is fine, but like
Yeah.
fitness connection, like we're not gonna be lifting weights together on the first date. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
It's gonna be less for me.
I think the gym depends. Yeah.
Go
But
on,
ice skating
Aaliyah.
is a good first date.
Yeah, totally.
Ice
Like
skating is really
activity.
good.
ice skating,
great.
bro. That's like top of my list. I love ice skating.
Aw.
Take
Okay.
notes,
Okay.
boys.
So everyone likes ice skating. Everyone would give it like a 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
I never
How
tried.
Yes.
Poo?
What?
I never
Do
tried.
you guys either?
Wait, what? Ice skating? I never
Yeah.
tried it, so I'm not really sure. But I'm down to try.
Okay,
I can
there you
take you.
go.
So like
I can
that,
take you
if dude asked you for a first date, you would try, huh?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Poo, you're shaking your head no.
Yeah, I just don't want to do activity. I'm too
He
lazy.
doesn't want to do
Bruh.
activity.
Well,
Mommy
like
just
okay,
doesn't
what
want to
I
move.
Yeah, she wants a chill
Yeah.
vibe. I see it. I see.
I mean with Huang, I did running with him like to hang out, right? But then like on date, like when I want to like to know them even more. I mean, I do talk to him when we run together, but like okay, it's kind of weird because when it's become a date, it's actually me just declaring one of our hangout to be a date because that's when I like open door for him. So I'm like, cute date. I posted on Instagram, and he was like, look at it and look at me because like he always get rejected. So that's kind of like I call it a date after. I don't know. It's dumb. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I
why
guess
don't
activity is fine.
guys bring flowers to dates anymore?
You want flowers?
I'm just wondering. Like, I don't know. I feel like I grew up and
Cute.
I was like that was kind of like my mentality, but I just like have not seen it happen except for like Annie's or whatever. I don't know if that's a thing. Is it too much? Like, is that too much?
I saw something about this recently
But like, all
where
right,
they
like,
talked about
we pick you up and like here's your flower, and like okay.
Yeah, totally. You're
Yeah.
right.
And
It's not very
then,
practical.
like 3 hours later, like you're carrying your flowers still, or like what's
Yeah.
going on?
Right,
Uh,
no.
Actually,
I
now that I think
would.
about it, it's kind of cringe for
Really?
me.
Lost track.
Sorry.
We're rock
But
climbing
I
and
saw
you got
people
like the
say that
flowers in your
like
teeth.
growing up it was too cringe, and then now like no one does it, and so now it's sweet.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
Wait,
I
the
like it.
pendulum's
I
swung back.
understand.
Okay.
Bring it back out.
Oh,
All right.
actually, I have two different pictures. So first, if the guy just invite us hang out, then on that hanging out day, he brought flower. Then I can know that he want to go on a date. But then if like right in the beginning he asked that go on the date, then now I know his intention is go on the date. So like just go back with our first or second questions about how you want to ask someone to go on a date. Like, do you want to ask directly that you go on a date, or you just want to hang out in general? So the flower just like to emphasize your intention.
Mm. Oh, that's a good point. But also, yeah, actually, Andrew, I agree with you. I'm a very like practical person too, and so I'm just like, what am I gonna do with these flowers like for the next few hours of the date? Like it's totally true. They're just gonna sit in the back of the hot car and it's just gonna be like dying, But
Yeah.
so yeah, I get that.
But
You know what? I think I just like the thought of flowers. Maybe not for
Yeah.
the first date, but I think like when you start to like actually date them and then they get you just cause flowers. That's
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Oh my god, I'll die. I'll die.
Okay. Oh, God.
okay. No, I
Not on the first date, yeah.
no, yeah.
I think we're understanding. Like, if you want to go push it like the next like level, then like if you can incorporate flowers, then you should do it.
Mm.
Like Panera Bread with the picnic, and then you got flowers.
Not first date.
Yes, that's
I
cute.
think it
That's
depends on
cute.
the
Wait,
type
that
of
is
person,
actually
though, 'cause
cute.
Yeah.
I like flowers and plants in general, so I will accept them at all times.
Get plants instead of flowers.
Oh yeah, you're a plant
That's
mom,
so
right,
smarter.
Grace?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Fellow
two
But
plant moms in here.
I especially love flowers because like a lot of them you can't grow here, or like on your own because they're very specific compared to like indoor houseplants. So I love flowers
Write
all
it
the
down,
time.
boys. Write it down.
Give me a durian
Write it
tree.
down.
Oh God, no.
This is the best episode idea we have ever had. Okay.
This is we're
Wow.
getting
It's just
we're
This
getting
is
electric,
somewhere.
good,
guys.
man. This is good.
I've got
Man,
something else
I'm
on
getting the
this.
content. Okay. So we have our final two. They kind of coincide. But here we go. We're going to have a concert. Let's just say Taylor Swift. Maybe it's a bit expensive. I don't know who has Taylor Swift concerts, but I don't know, something like that. And then we have a Phil Wickham concert. So a Christian concert versus a secular concert. And then we have solos. Who's going to a solos concert?
I heard
I
Solos
had
for the
Solos on
first
screen.
time watching your episode today.
Hmm?
I've never heard of Solos before, except for today when I watched your episode.
Yeah, solos is great.
Check it out.
Okay, but let's
They're
just
pretty
say generic Christian concert and then like secular, Taylor Swift or something. Okay, but let's start with the secular one. 3, 2, 1.
As a first date?
As a first date.
I don't think
Actually, it doesn't make a difference, like if it's
just a
Christian or not.
concert in
Christian.
general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't make a difference actually.
for both of
Secular
them.
Christian.
Right?
That's why we're here, baby. Okay, a lot of lows,
Mhm.
I don't think so.
Outlast has a 5. That's pretty neutral.
Yeah, that's actually So, thoughts? Concerts?
If I'm going to an NCT concert and I'm also there with my date, I don't think I'll be paying attention to my date. Okay,
She goes crazy.
so I just think it's bad.
Yeah.
Bad impression on my part. So I'd be like geeking out
Not
too.
for first date.
You're blocking
No.
the view.
I would rather go with a friend who also likes them than a first
Yeah.
date, even if they liked them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a
Concert as
little,
first
little too
date.
much.
Mm-hmm. You can't get to know the person. Like, it's just music blasting in your ear.
Yeah.
And then you talk about it for like a good 15 minutes after.
Is it like similar to the movies question then? Because then,
I would say.
Mhm.
yeah.
I think I would feel the same even if it was a Christian concert. I would probably be more wary because, like, if you go to a Christian concert together as a date, you don't know really where they stand, right? Like, it could be all for show. They're putting their best foot forward at a Christian concert. So,
That youth pastor is gonna like,
Yeah.
you know.
What if you can see how he worship God if you go on a Christian concert?
What if he starts singing in tongues?
I think I would go to
he's gonna
church.
church.
I would go
Take
see
him
him
to
at church.
church.
He gotta come to church and like come consistently for me to see that. But a Christian concert, I don't think that's the way to like, judge that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It can be for show.
yeah.
I'd rather to go to concert with friends.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Or like a long time boyfriend, like when I
Yeah.
know each other's
Just not a
tastes.
first date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it any
Okay.
date?
Later on, yeah.
What if he doesn't like it, but do you just leave him home or
Or
you bring him along?
or go with friends.
Boys.
Yeah.
He comes.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
part of
Okay.
relationship.
All right.
Like if your girl wants to go to a basketball game or like if you want to take her to a basketball game, she has no interest. But it's like fun doing something that the person loves together,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then, would girls like it more that even if the guy didn't enjoy what they were doing, but they still went, or would they enjoy it more that they enjoyed it with them? Obviously.
I think it's better to be enjoyed with them, like both equally enjoy the thing.
So would you feel terrible then, or would you feel like, oh, he cares so much that even though he didn't like it, he still went with me?
I guess
Which-
it
I think
depends on the
that's still
girl.
fine. Mhm.
Like the love language, like if you like enjoy like time like that, then yeah, if it's meaningful to the girl that like the guy comes to the concert with her, because it's like the thought, then like great. And if she doesn't care, then like oh, bring one of your girlfriends, like no big deal,
If a guy
You
comes
can-
begrudgingly, that's not it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can teach them to like it.
Ethan.
I just
No,
need,
I mean, like how you would influence each other. So I feel like if you date for a long time, you have like your taste
that's
getting
gonna get the
similar and things
thumbnail.
like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like more further down the line, like
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
the other side. Like my ex, like if she would be like, say like she's doing something, and I would be like, "Do I have to go?" And she's like, "No, I know you don't like it. You don't have to go." Then I'm like,
That's
"No."
distance.
I think that it depends though, because like if she says, "Oh, you don't have to go," and she means it, then it doesn't matter. But if it's like, "Hey, like I
Yeah.
kind of want you to go, but I know you don't like it," and then you go, "Yeah, I don't like it. I don't want to go," then she's like, "Oh, okay." At least that's how I feel.
Okay,
Then
okay.
if you go like, "Oh no, I'll still go because you enjoy it. I'll go enjoy it with you." That's great. Or like not even having to ask and be like, "Yeah, let's go because you like it and I want to go and enjoy something with you." Then that's like even better.
Okay, I gotcha.
But some people
Okay.
generally don't care, genuinely don't care, then it won't matter. But yeah.
Most people cares.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like, okay, for example, I think concert to like get the message across, like if you there's an art show and it's like the person's favorite artist. I'm not an art person, I'm just using this as an example. And then it's like, you know, that your girlfriend really likes this artist and she's been waiting. And then maybe she wants to enjoy it with your, you know, her boyfriend because like she wants to share this joy with her favorite person. Then I guess like for guys, I would say try to go because it's the same for guys too. Like when Jaden really wants, like tomorrow we're going to a basketball game for his favorite team and like his favorite player, and it's like I have no interest. I'm not that interested in basketball, but I know he'll be really excited and like I want to go to be there with him and enjoy it with him. You know?
I can imagine how the conversation go. And just nodding her head.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
actually
cute,
do
it's
have
cute.
some interest in basketball though. But like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Really?
cute
You have
to see the
interest in
person.
Basketball
So
board games.
I played basketball in junior high. I'll have
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's just about effort though, you know? Because like
Yeah.
I'm not interested in basketball at all. I'm only interested because he is. And like I'll listen to him talk, I'll like try to learn and like have the conversation with him because it's something he's passionate about. And it goes vice versa, right? Like it would be really nice if you did that for me too. That's basically it.
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to give, right? I mean, and if
Yeah.
is that a battle you want to pick? Is that a battle you want to fight? Like, would you rather just go and suck it up and go, even though you don't like to go, but it's for the sake of like your relationship and keeping your partner like happy because you know it's meaningful to them? Like, it's a okay, you go, great, like you know, but you don't go, and then that's the battle you choose to pick.
If it's just one time event, I think it's good to make the effort, but it's like a habit, then it depends. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
spectrum is on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think like if you like I don't know, if you genuinely love your partner, then you would be interested in their interests.
Right.
Or at least me, I find their interests like, ooh, I want to see what this person is about.
Yeah.
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 I don't
Make
know.
an
I talk
effort.
too much about drums and I don't like it.
Well, you guys are married, so it doesn't matter.
We need new
Yeah.
sound
Yeah.
systems.
You guys are
He's
right.
stuck.
Okay. So, you know, last two things we're gonna do is they're typing, bro. They're typing in the document here, and we have constructed the best date ever.
Oh,
Based on what
boy.
you've given us.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
based on all
the
the
questions you
data,
guys asked.
we got
We're
the
Based on
excited.
the data you have given us.
Oh,
we
is
have
this like the
constructed-
application?
We have constructed possibly the best date you've ever seen in your lifetime. I don't agree with this.
I feel
but-
like you should make those like charts where like yes, no, and then yes, no leads to this one and that
Ooh.
one.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's
I
where I
kind of
landed.
like.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah. We're gonna buy Panera Bread. Then we're gonna rock climb a cliff. Where at the top we have a nice picnic. But then there's flowers there, so I pick the flowers and we put them down on the thing.
Mm.
I mean,
Okay.
I would
Ultimate
change it
first
to.
date.
hubby material.
I would change it
I think
to
that's
buy
a
Panda
lot for a
Express,
first
then
date.
go ice skate. Actually, no. Go ice skating first, then go get Panda Express,
Okay.
and then give her flower. I don't know. Put flowers in there somewhere. Somewhere in there. Just give her flowers.
And then
Throw a flower at her.
invite Taylor Swift to do a mini concert, private
Yes,
concert.
yes.
There you go.
Wait, that would be a crazy
There we go.
first date. That would be great.
Yeah.
David.
What? I didn't write that down. I'm just. Oh, my get first date. I forgot what y'all said. I was like having internet issues.
Something about
He
Chipotle,
thinks
David.
like
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I forgot what y'all said. So
Wait, can I
Uh,
ask a question?
Sure. Yeah.
Shoot.
I'm curious what you guys would, if you like thought this far, or like, what would you ask a girl, or like, what would be a first date for you to ask a girl on?
Like
Kinda what I
what
said
we
before.
think our first date?
Like,
is?
I guess it depends on the girl too, right? Like, but what would you guys want to do? Bring a girl on a first date? Does that question make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
no,
English. Okay, yeah.
without like the girls, like
Yes.
because it's dependent on the girl. So it's just us, like what we want
Yeah,
to
just
do on
you.
the first date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple, easy, done.
Korean
I'm
barbecue.
I'm thinking
Don't say
of
Panera.
For David.
I know many girls don't like Panda Express. I've accepted it. That'll be my
Why?
guilty pleasure. All right. If they do, oh wow, I found them. I
He's the
found them.
one.
Wow. Okay.
Jackpot.
But I kind of what I said before. I would take them to a restaurant I like, BCD Tofu House with my example. And then after maybe we'd go to like the Tesso, look at stuff. Because I don't know, that's kind of fun. And
That's
then if we want dessert, we get dessert. If it goes that far. Maybe it just stopped at dinner because she hates me. But there you go. that would be
Who could
My
hate
first
you,
date.
Ethan? Who could hate you?
A lot of people.
Talking down to yourself.
I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4,
Woman.
5, 6. Yeah.
David.
That's
That'd be
cute.
mine.
Yeah.
That is good. That is good.
Yeah, that's solid.
I like window shopping.
You wanna
Andrew, David.
Do you want to go?
go? I have to ask ChatGPT first.
Oh.
Sure.
David.
Me, I'm pretty basic, but I would like good food. So I like to eat good food. So my good food is like Korean food, bosam, Chipotle, stuff like that. Hot pot's okay, KBBQ's okay, whatever. So good food in general. That's just whatever, depending on how I'm feeling. I would not do McDonald's for those McDonald people. And then I would like to walk somewhere or talk a place I can talk, like museum, park, stuff like that. If they're interested, whatever they're interested in, but like just walking enough to talk. Just me. If the weather doesn't permit, then something indoor, but still talking. That's honestly open up to like whatever. And then boba's always there, I feel like, and then just talk more. Yeah, pretty basic.
Solid, solid.
Yeah, I'm kind of like David. I think you guys changed my mind this time, but before, because I did go on a first date recently, and so I like being able to talk to them, and like I feel like food and like somewhere nice to be, like a nice aesthetic place, like a coffee shop or like a rooftop bar or whatever is nice. So yeah, food, and then I try to put more effort into the food. So I have nothing against Panera Bread and Cheesecake Factory, but like if you just try a little bit harder, you can find something. It's not necessarily better, but like if no, it feels like you put thought into it. If you pick something else, then yeah, somewhere that we can talk, and then dessert or drinks, coffee like that afterwards. Yeah, but now that you guys changed my mind with activity stuff, I think I'll lean more to that.
We're
since-
learning.
There we go.
We're learning.
You
We
know,
got our first student.
yeah, it's like I can't talk that much, and so small talk is not fun. But then you put me into an activity, maybe change it up. So we'll see.
Oh, I have a good one. Escape room.
No.
Yes.
Not
I don't want them to show them how
Daddy.
dumb I am.
Talking
Yeah.
about
You're
Like,
about to
That's
get
how
like
I don't know
Yep.
what to do. Do you know what to
No.
do?
7 out of 10.
That's
No,
That's how
escape
I'm
room
not
is like
a-
a
We're gonna
fourth,
become
fifth date,
enemies.
but
It's gotta be a
not
group
first
thing.
date.
What
Listen.
the other person is, and
Es-
to help each other out.
escape room will just be like show you how dumb
have
I
to be
am,
smart,
and then it's
though.
completely turned
Or
off.
like you have to be
Yeah,
like,
but sometimes they can be cute. Like, oh, you're so dumb. You know?
You little
Yeah.
idiot.
And
you.
why haven't they started coming?
Or
Why
that,
haven't
or
they
that.
started? They haven't started
You
coming.
haven't made a move, Ethan.
You know,
Yeah, she's not wrong.
if you talk about it beforehand, I'm sure it could
Well,
be.
maybe someone's got to be more interesting.
Oh man.
You be the one interesting.
Yeah, come on, Ethan. Lock it.
Hey man, I'm just myself, man. If I'm not interesting, then that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Okay.
Maybe it's this podcast.
Those were good first dates, I would say, though.
We gotta ask.
Hmm.
Okay.
Bye,
Oh,
Hal. It was nice
bye.
having you.
Good night,
It was nice
Hal.
meeting you.
Fun.
And make sure you tune into the next episode of the Portable Couch, as we will be doing something. We will be talking again, but not about girls, because we've been talking about that forever. Okay, but this suddenly became our outro because Hal's got to leave. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the girls for staying and talking. That's actually really informative. I've taken a lot away.
All you gotta do
notes.
is ask, Ethan. I'm literally right next door.
Oh,
Wait, go into the room. Go into his room.
Knock on the wall right now. Isn't your room locked?
What?
Crazy.
do
How did that happen? That's magic.
magic,
Yeah.
baby!
Whoa.
You didn't even see it happening. Well, all right. No, Hal's got to go. So we have a Spotify, and I don't know if these girls want to say their socials, but we'll put them in the description maybe. Okay, but other than that, we'll see you on the next boat that we take in this love boat thing. Yeah. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.